Hi everybody, it's Claire from handmade@hudsons.co.uk and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the United Kingdom. And this is the card that I'm going to show you how to make. So this is a gorgeously simple card which I thought could be used as a bridesmaid card. And it says thank you so much, and then inside dream come true, and you can write your own little note. Now this is actually based on a card that I made earlier in the week and I put on Facebook, which quite a lot of people liked, and it was this one. So it is using the delicate detailed DSP and the same stamps set for the lady, and then a thank you from the detailed with love. Now I did love this and I did think it would be an amazing bridesmaid card. However, you only get 4 of the frames in the slightly detailed DSP. So I thought, as much as I loved it, it isn't really practical if you've got a number of bridesmaids. So I've decided to make it quite simple, like this one, with a bit more embellishment and a bit more bling, so that actually if you've got more than 4 bridesmaids you can still use this idea to make thank you cards. So there's an outside with the picture, and then there's an inside with the colour that goes with the bridesmaid's dress and a thank you. Dream come true. So the bride can write whatever she wants to write, to say thank you very much for making my dream come true today. So I will show you how to make this. So I have got an ingredients video which you can find in the link below, and that will tell you the items that I've used and also an information on the sizes. However, you can also go to my blog, which is handmade@hudsons.co.uk, and that will have all the dimensions on, and there's also a link to my blog below as well as a link to all the products which I've used. So yeah, this is the project we're going to be making. It's got some gorgeous pearls on, and I think it's quite cute. It's very simple, very me, and although it's not quite the same wow as this one, I still love this one. Okay, so the first thing that you are going to need is stamp set. So I am going to get out my stamp set. I was actually wondering where my paper was, but it's off to the side. So I'm going to take out my stamps, and I am going to take out the ones that I need. So I need this one. So I'm just going to turn her over, and I'm going to get my block out, and then I also need the just going to stick this back on. I need to actually prep this. So normally what I'll do is I'll stick this into there so that I can see what's happening. So we've got thanks so much, and we have got dream come true. So those are the 3 stamps that I need. So I shall put this away. So I'm going to line up the thanks so much. There we go. And then I'm going to line up the dream come true. That's fine. She says, part off, I have no idea why I just did that. Right, dream come true lined up. So we've got our stamps ready. So the first thing that you will need is one of your pieces of card. So I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to take my memento. Now with this, I found it's easier to tap onto here rather than tap this onto the stamp, rather than to tap the stamp into the ink. So I'm going to put that to one side, and I'm going to take the girl, and I'm just going to, sorry I'm moving the things around, just going to stamp into this corner, and hold for 20 seconds, and there we have a gorgeous image And then I'm also going to take my thanks so much, and I'm going to line that up here. There we go. So if you're not confident about stamping the thanks so much, you can always use a piece of Whisper White and layer it on. So this isn't actually Whisper White, but you can stamp on here and then you can put it in from the side instead. So while the ink is out, I'm going to leave that to dry a second, and I am going to bring in my the inside of my card, and I'm going to take this Dream Come True, I'm going to stamp it up, and I'm going to stamp it down. So there we have that. So while your stamps are out, you should really clean them. So I am just going to get my stamp cleaner, which also has just gone walkies. So I'm just going to take my stamp cleaner and I'm going to stamp into the chamois, and that's fine. It doesn't come out, but it's not making my stamp dirty, it's actually getting it clean. So the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want the photopolymer stamps to stain. So there we have it, really simply done. And yeah, this is a Simply Chamois, and I've just got it in a case. So I'm just going to put these to one side. So there we have all the stamping done. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my blends. Now I am not a colourist. I do enjoy colouring, but I really am not very good at it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to colour the girl. I'm going to colour her skin. So I'm just taking the ivory blend and I'm just quickly running over. And then I have decided my bridesmaid is currently blonde. My previous one was brunette, and that was using the bronze blend. And now you can actually have a black haired bridesmaid as well, because Blaze It Black will be coming out in the winter catalogue, autumn winter catalogue. So now I'm just using Light Pool Party, and I'm going to use Light Pool Party on all the dress. And you really do not have to be a colourist to create this card, but it still looks really pretty. Well, in my opinion it does anyway. So I'm just going over, and then I am just going to colour in the lines. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to take the dark Pool Party and I'm just going to go around there, and then I'm just going to go into the creases and then down the front and then there. So then the question is whether you like the skin tone or not. So I think the skin tone is a little bit vibrant. I think she's been on a few too many sunbeds. So I'm just going to turn it down slightly using the colour lifter, and then I'm also going to turn down the hair. And if you are not happy with any of the bits or parts of the colouring, you can just go back over with whichever colour you want to. So there we have, really simple, really easy and very pretty. So I'm going to put these to one side again, and now we can get on with assembling the card. So I have got a piece of foil, and I'm just going to take the front, and I'm going to use Tombow, and I'm just going to use it very sparingly and try and rub it out. So I've used Tombow and I have added the lady to the silver foil. Now with Tombow you really don't want to put too much on because it makes it wet and it creates globules. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take this Dream Come True and I am going to put it onto a piece of Pool Party cardstock. So this is going on the inside. So with the fact that I added the foil on the outside, I wanted something on the inside to tie the two colours together. So that is why I have gone for the colour of the bridesmaid's dress. Now, you could use any colour for the bridesmaid's dress. And just remember that if you are using watercoloured pencils, I would recommend using thick Whisper White because it can hold some of the colour without plithing, but if you use thin it may separate a little bit too much. So there we have the Tombow. So the reason I use Tombow is that if it's not quite in the right place, you can wiggle it around so that it sits better. So then I'm going to take these two and I'm going to add it to my card blank. So my card blank is currently not folded properly. So I'm going to take my bone folder and fold on the score so now it's better. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put this Dream Come True inside. And again, you don't want to put too much Tombow on, but I have no idea what I've been doing with it. I think I've got a Tombow eater and just going to line this up. I know my dog likes eating the eraser, the glue eraser, so this one. She does have a habit of stealing that and eating that. I don't think she's got a habit of eating glue though. And then I'm just going to close this up and add some more. Really doesn't want to come out today. I'm just going to go, oh there we go, got it. And because it's not really Whisper White, it's not too much of an issue, there's a glove. There you go. So I think there's a bit too much at the top, and that's what I meant about I'm really messy crafter. So the glue's come out. So yeah, I'm a really messy crafter, so that's the reason why I have a glue remover. And actually you can't see it anymore, so it's fine, it's not a problem. And so there we have it. We've got a Dream Come True, and then we've got the Thanks So Much. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add some bling, and I am using the Show What You Love pearls, and you could use whichever bling that you have in your stash. It doesn't have to be these, it's just I find these a bit easier because they've got adhesive on the back. So I'm just going to take some. And I can't wait for the new picker. Hopefully it should be arriving shortly. So I'm just going to take some, and they are very, very, very sticky, and add them on. There you go. And then one more. And obviously you can have as much bling as you like. I'm just adding 3. So there you have it. We have the one I've just made, and we have the original. And I think they are both absolutely gorgeous, for saying thank you very much to one of your bridesmaids. So thank you very much for joining me today. if you have any questions, please let me know. You can contact me at claire@handmade.hudsons.co.uk, or you can leave me a message below, or you can leave a message on my blog at handmade.hudsons.co.uk. Thank you very much for pressing play, and I hope to stamp with you soon. Bye.